Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and today we're going to be looking at my NutSac. And right off the bat, I wanted to get that joke out of the way because I love the name of this company, and I've loved showing this bag around to people and asking them if they want to see my NutSac. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the bag. I was actually sent this bag for review purposes by the company, and I've enjoyed every minute that I've been carrying it. I've been using for the past couple weeks basically as my electronics bag. This carries my laptop, my iPad, and a couple of different electronics that I normally take with me on a regular basis. Now, I would normally carry them together with the rest of my EDC stuff in a bag, but I figured I can have that bag in the car and then carry this with me, and it wouldn't attract any attention whatsoever. So obviously it is not overly tactical looking. You don't have molly all over the place or patches all over the place and stuff like that. And I love that because it doesn't, again, attract a lot of attention. I can sit in a restaurant with this bag, pull my laptop out, work and stuff like that, and not have to worry about somebody giving it a second look. Now the bag itself looks very rugged, and I really did like about that. As you guys can see, it does have a couple scuffs and stuff like that, and it actually came with some scuffs on it already. Now that basically makes the bag look like it's worn. It almost feels like a nice worn-in pair of jeans. So, you can start using it right away. You don't have to worry about the leather or the canvas or anything like that wearing in. And it just looks nice and rugged, very manly, which I really did enjoy. So this particular one is their Satchel Pro model, which is actually the largest bag that they offer in their lineup. This bag was originally designed to house an iPad Pro. So if you guys are carrying electronics or tablets or things like that of that size, this will be able to accommodate an iPad Pro. I actually have my MacBook Air 11-inch inside of it, and it fits perfectly. Now all of the bags are hand sewn in the US, and they all have a lifetime guarantee. Now this particular one has a measurement of 12.4 inches on the length, 9 inches on the height, and 2.5 inches on the width. So as you guys can see, it is not an overly big bag. It's not a huge kind of messenger, computer, briefcase bag, but it's big enough to basically house the items that I have already mentioned. Now the bag itself is made out of American waxed canvas and top grain leather. And again, it gives it a really nice rugged look to it. You have this kind of worn olive color on the canvas, and then this nice rich color on the leather all the way around it, which makes it look really awesome. And the two colors definitely complement each other. So let's take a look at the bag around. Starting at the top right here, you have this really nice grab handle, which is made of this heavy cotton webbing. And then you have this kind of little area of leather stitched into it. Now all the stitching around the bag is top quality. Everything is nice and reinforced. As you guys can see, this is doubled over, and then you have the leather stitched on top. Makes it very comfortable, but it definitely feels very, very sturdy. Now I can easily see this bag being used in an office setting. Maybe somebody that wants to carry like a laptop, maybe some papers, a book or stuff like that, but you don't want a briefcase or a computer bag. You just want a more clean look. This will definitely give you that look. When you continue with the strap right here, and the strap is made out of that same heavy cotton webbing. It's about 1.5 inches wide strap. Very, very comfortable. You do have this keeper right here in the middle of the strap, which allows you to go ahead and lengthen it or shorten it depending on how you want to wear it. Now I've actually been carrying this across my body on one shoulder and a rest on my hip, and it's very, very comfortable. The strap is attached on the side of the bag right here with this D-ring. And what's really cool about this D-ring is it's nice and tough. It's sewn right into the side of the bag right here. But instead of ending in a point like most D-rings that you would find in other bags have, they have this extra kind of circle in there, which is reinforced. Now what that does is it allows for the keeper or the strap not to fall to the sides like some bags will. And then also with the reinforcement in there, it keeps it nice and quiet. You have this kind of crab claw style there, and then it also swivels, which makes it a lot more comfortable when you're carrying it. And then you do get the same thing on the opposite end. As far as the bag itself goes, right on the front right here, you have this really nice leather post, which again adds to the further really nice look to the bag. So you go ahead and take that off. The flap itself does have magnets on the corners here, and what that allows to do is two things. One, this will stay closed, so if you don't want to use this post but you still want to have the flap closed, you can go ahead and do that, especially if you're going to be getting in and out of the bag quite often. That's kind of what I did sometimes. But also it allows for the flap itself to lay flat and clean, so you're not going to have this kind of curled up right here. You know, it will come back down and then it'll magnet back down. Now, one thing I did want to mention is the magnets will not affect any of your electronics, so you don't have to worry about that. So as you open it up, you have a couple of the pockets inside. The first one is this nice wide pocket right in the front here. The zippers are YKK zippers and they run really nice on the tracks, very easy to open and close. And then you do have this rain flap, which allows for any rain or dirt or anything like that. If you do have it open, it's not going to go into the pocket itself. So as you open that up, you have just a one big pocket inside of there. Right now I just have some Bluetooth headsets and this little thing with some business cards, but as you guys can see, you can fit quite a few items in there. Now I do like the fact that the canvas on the inside is a little bit of a lighter shade, so you do have some contrast, so it's a little bit easier to see the items that you have in there. So you have that one pocket right in the front, and then you have the main pocket in the back here. Again, you have a rain flap that covers the zipper. The zippers right here do have leather pulls on them, so it makes it real easy to go ahead and open. Again, YKK zippers. And when you open it up, this is the inside of the main compartment. So you have one big area right here, which is where my laptop is right now. And you have two individual pockets right in the front. And then you have another zipper pocket right in the back there. So I'll take my laptop out of the way. Again, this is an 11-inch MacBook Air, and as you guys saw, it fits in there very nice, very easy. And you know, you have quite a big area right in there. Now, one thing I do want to note is there isn't a lot of padding right at the bottom here. So again, because this was designed for an iPad Pro in mind, you know, you would think that you would normally have that like in a case or something like that, which will give you a little protection. So keep that in mind. You know, you don't want to go slamming the bag down if you have your laptop or something like that, because again, it doesn't have that much protection in the bottom here. This is not what I would consider a dedicated laptop bag. Again, this is more of a satchel to carry different things, but it does the job of carrying the electronics very nicely. So in the two pockets, I just have a pair of sunglasses, and I have a flashlight kind of clipped in there. But as you guys saw, there's quite a lot of room in there. You can fit a lot of different things. In the other one, I have so a charging cable, I have an iPod, and then I have my Nomad battery bank, which I think complements this bag very nicely with that wood look to it, so that fits in there very well. And as you guys can see, a lot more room for any other things that I might want to throw in there. But again, back to the main pocket. This will easily accommodate, you know, some clothes. If you're going to the park, you want to throw some snacks or something like that in there. It works very nicely for that. And then you have that one last pocket in the back that is zipper closed. Right now, I just have my iPad mini and in a leather case there. So as you guys can see, it fits in there very nicely. Again, I do like the contrasting color. It's a little bit lighter on the inside, so you are able to see a lot of the items that you have in there. But again, it keeps it very nice and organized with the different pockets. So again, it's not overly tactical looking. It fits all the things that I had in there very nicely, very easy at hands, and it looks really cool when you're carrying it around. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and switch the video around and show you guys what this looks like when I have it on. All right, guys, so I went ahead and threw everything back into the Satchel Pro, and this is the way I've been carrying it for the past couple weeks. As you guys can see, it is slung across my body. The strap rests on my shoulder, the bag itself rests on my hip, but it is very comfortable, very easy to carry, especially if you ride public transportation, a subway, a bus, or something like that. You can very easily bring it in front of you as you sit down. Now you have a secure hold of your bag, nobody's getting into it. Once you're done, you can go ahead and bring it back down to your side, and you're good to go. Accessing all your pockets, if you conceal carry like I do, I appendix carry, so I can access my firearm very easily, and the bag is nice and out of the way. So I can easily see this bag in an office setting environment. If you're the type of person that wants to carry a bag, but you don't want to carry something that looks too tactical with MOLLE all over the place or patches and things like that, this is definitely a great bag for that. The canvas and leather combination make it look really nice, very manly. You're going to get a lot of questions and compliments on the bag itself. This is, again, the Satchel Pro, which is the largest version of their lineup. So if you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and leave a link below where you can access their site and take a look at this bag or any other bags that NutSac makes. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.